Are you over 50 and struggling with weak legs? What have I told you? There's one exercise that can transform your leg strength, improve your balance, and help you move like you're in your 30s again. As a chartered physiotherapist with 20 years experience helping people over 50 stay healthy and active, I've seen how this one exercise can reverse your leg weakness, allowing you to climb stairs effortlessly, get up from a chair with ease, and walk long distances without any knee or hip pain. In this video, I'm revealing what this game-changing exercise is, why it's crucial everyone over 50 needs to start doing this exercise today, and as a bonus, I'll even show you a simple trick that can help you get up from the chair with ease. Now, before I show you this exercise, it's important to understand why so many people over 50 struggle with leg weakness. You see, as we get older, our muscles naturally start to shrink and lose strength, a process called sarcopenia. It typically begins around age 30, with muscle mass declining by 3 to 5% per decade. By the time you hit 50, this muscle loss becomes much more noticeable and it can affect your ability to move easily. In fact, sarcopenia affects about 10 to 20% of older adults, leading to things like balance issues, knee pain, and difficulty getting up from a chair. Now, think of your muscles like a sandcastle. When you're younger, your sandcastle is strong and solid, but as the waves of aging come in, they slowly wash away the sand. If you don't add more sand by staying active and doing the right exercises, your sandcastle gets smaller and weaker. Sarcopenia works in a similar way. If you don't use your muscles regularly, they gradually weaken, making everyday tasks like climbing stairs or walking much harder. But here's the good news. Research has shown that sarcopenia can be reversed, or at the very least, significantly slowed down. Studies have shown that progressive strength training can actually reverse the stages of sarcopenia, helping you regain lost muscle. That's why this exercise I'm about to show you is so important. It's a targeted movement designed to rebuild leg strength, improve your balance, and help you move with ease. This exercise incorporates the principles of resistance training and is simple enough for anyone to do, but powerful enough to make a real difference. In fact, I've witnessed firsthand in my clinic how patients in their 60s and 70s have dramatically improved their leg strength in just a few weeks. With that, let's jump in. As we go through this exercise, I'll need you to pay close attention to the form and any modifications I show you. But please note, consult a doctor before starting new exercises if you have any underlying health issues. So let's dive in. Now, there's a lot of exercises that target leg strength, but for me, the reverse lunge stands out as it works multiple muscle groups all at once. It's fantastic for strengthening your quads, the muscles at the front of your thighs, your glutes, the muscles at the back of your hips, and even the smaller muscles in your lower legs. Plus, it's a great alternative to the forward lunge, which can be harsh on your knees, especially if you're already experiencing discomfort. The forward lunge, where you step forward and put pressure through your front leg, tends to stress the kneecap, which can cause sharp pain, especially for people over 50. That's why I prefer the reverse lunge. It's gentler on the knees, but still incredibly effective. So, how do you do it? Start by standing up straight, then take a step back with your right leg. Lower your knee towards the floor, keeping your toes of the back foot on the ground. Then step back up to your starting position. You're working your quads and glutes, but in a much more balanced way compared to the forward lunge. This makes it safer and easier on your joints. Not only does the reverse lunge build strength, but it also improves your balance. As you step back, you'll notice you're stabilizing on one leg, which activates your core and helps prevent you from wobbling. This balance element is particularly important as we age because it helps prevent us from falling. Now, there are some common mistakes to watch out for. Stepping back too far, not stepping back far enough, or letting your body collapse inwards. To help with this, imagine your chest is tied to the ceiling by a string, keeping it lifted as you move. This helps maintain good posture and control throughout the exercise. If you're doing this at home, I recommend starting with 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. If you find that's challenging but doable, you're on the right track. And if you're looking for more of a challenge, you can add weights. You don't need a barbell, a pair of hand weights will do the trick. Just hold them by your side and repeat the movement, making sure your knee doesn't touch the ground. One final tip, wear proper shoes when doing this exercise. Trainers with good cushioning are best, as you'll help protect your feet and knees, especially if you're on a hard surface. Remember, the reverse lunge isn't suitable for everybody, So if you're unsure, check with your healthcare provider first. But for most people, this exercise performed a few times a week will rebuild strength and improve balance. Now, as a bonus tip to help even further with balance and strength, let's address another area where people often struggle: getting in and out of a chair. One of the biggest reasons for this is that their center of gravity is off. So let me show you a simple tip to help you move from sitting to standing more easily. This technique is called the nose over toes method, and it's all about correcting your center of gravity. Here's what often goes wrong. People don't lean forward enough when standing up, which forces them to use their hands for support. So instead, you want to shift your center of gravity forward. This is where the nose over toes comes in. As you start the movement, bring your nose over your toes. This gets your body weight forwards, making it easier to stand up by pushing through your heels. When sitting down, you simply reverse the movement. Bring your nose over your toes, stick your bottom out, and lower yourself slowly back into the chair. I recommend practicing this at home, aiming for controlled movement both up and down. If you're able, try to stand up without using your hands. That's the goal. But here's the thing. Improving your leg strength is just the beginning. You need to ensure the rest of your body is free from pain and stiffness. But how do you do that? Well, watch this next video about how to stay flexible after 50. I'll see you there.